What's up, Internet? So, one of the most common problems that new players have in Tekken is throw breaking. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the throws in the game, how they work, and how you might be able to improve your throw break percentage. So first of all, the basic stuff. This is what a one throw looks like. You execute it by hitting 1 plus 3, and the break for it is a 1. And the reason for that is because they reach their left hand out. This is a 2 plus 4. They reach their right hand out, and the throw break for that is a 2. Now, each of these throws can be performed as a long-range throw. Long-range throws are slower. Whoops. Long-range throws are slower, but they have more tracking, and they have better range. So those are the two left and right generic throws. The other types of throws in the game are double button breaks, which are 1 plus 2. And generally, characters will reach out with both their hands and throw you. So one break looks like that, two break looks like that, and 1 plus 2 is with both hands. Now, the way to break these throws, generally speaking, is via visually confirming them and reacting to them. That is kind of difficult, and it seems very difficult, but it is very doable. There are many players out there who are nearly perfect with their throw breaks, even in tournament. So, how do you train for this? Well, generally speaking, my philosophy on throw breaking is the best way to train for them is in match. I think there's a lot of people who think that it's a good idea to set up throws in practice mode to be like mix-ups and train your eyes to see them. But the problem is that, nobody is going to just sit there throwing you. They're going to execute a throw when you least expect it, usually after a setup or a string or a situation where a throw is a good idea. Now, if you have the computer just simply doing throws, you're sitting there waiting for a throw, and though it is helping you, I think, in my personal opinion, I think it's hindering your growth. So, my first advice would be to definitely practice breaking throws in-game, in-match. And one way to do that is, instead of focusing on winning the match, just focus on looking at your opponent's hands and try and break those throws. If you insist on improving your throws in practice mode, throw breaks that is, I highly suggest you utilize the record function available in this game. So what you do is you go to defensive training in practice mode, and then you set up throw break setups. I don't think you should do just the throw itself. Like, for example, here I think I recorded Armor King. I don't know if I'm going to do this right. Armor King doing 2-1 into Shining Wizard. So that is a 2-1, which is a common setup for a throw with Armor King into Shining Wizard. Now, what you can do is go to CPU setting 2 and record, for example, 2-1 into Giant Swing. Now, in that case, I didn't record it because I have not familiarized myself with the record function just yet. But, let me see. Select 2-1 Giant Swing. And then, you have that set up. Then let's say you want to do a 2 throw. So go to setting 3, record, select to record 2-1 into a 2 throw. I screwed it up, obviously, so let's try it again. Select to record 2-1 into a 2 throw. Now, you take these 3 recordings, and this blue bar right here is to adjust the frequency. So let's say you want them to do the 1 plus 2 more, and the 1 less, and the 2 more. That's how you adjust the frequency. So if you want it to be completely random, you set it to the same frequency, and then you have it randomly perform these actions by hitting select and circle, I think. And so what that does is it gives you a total mix-up between these 3 throws in a setup situation. Now, this is what you would do, in my opinion, to break the throws in a practice scenario. I recommend this situation. Also, I think what you should do when you're practicing throw breaks is every time you practice them, make sure you practice them against a different character, because as you can see, Armor King's hands look different than Asuka's hands, and Kazuya's hands may look different than Jack's hands. So don't practice breaking your throws against one character. That's a bad idea. Every time, do a different setup with a different character, whether it be a jab into a throw, or maybe it's a situation where you're doing a wave dash into a throw, or whatever. Emulate those situations with the record function in practice mode, and practice looking at the hands. Now, one last thing I want to share with you guys is, in my opinion, because of the way most of the characters stand in this game, I think that 1+2 throws look a lot closer to 1 throws than they do 2 throws. And the reason for that is, on a 2 throw, your opponent will twist their body, reaching out with the hand that is kind of behind their left hand. So I think it's usually a good idea to practice breaking between 2 throws rather than all 3 different throws. So what you may want to do is practice recording a jab into 1+2. Sorry, messed that up too. Jab into 1+2 versus jab into one throw. So that way you can learn to differentiate the 2 types of throws that look more similar, which is the 1+2 and the 1, and the 2 will come later. You can mix up, you can train that alone between 1 and 2, and 2 and 1+2. So hopefully that helped you guys out. I hope that didn't get too confusing. If you have any other questions or anything regarding throw breaks, feel free to comment, and make sure you rate, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you guys next time.